What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol, back with another video today. Episode 59 of 6 Scale News. Let's get started. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another video today. We got some, this might be a long video. I gotta be quite honest. We've got so many figures I want to take a close look at. In addition to that, at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at the previous Toy Fair exclusives and prepare for an upcoming video where we're going to talk about Toy Fair exclusives. Some, I don't know, guesses, if you will. Some guesses at what you might want to see at that. So I thought we'd take a look at what was actually previously released, and we'll get into that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and I want to show you some stuff I actually got delivered. So let's take a look at it. The lighting. I got the lighting's kind of. I was feeling moody today, so I wanted a little dark. So I did this. So bear with me on that. But I did get in today. I got the 3-0 Snake Eyes. This one just showed up literally today. Fun story. One of the wrist pegs is already broke. Right out of the box. So that happened. Luckily, I've got plenty of figures. I've got plenty of 6-scale wrist pegs. I don't really think that's going to be a thing, but it was broke immediately right out of the box. The other thing I got in today was from So-So Toys, which is the Green Vigilante. So this one's actually pretty cool. I have not taken this out of the box, so I hope it's not broken. So we're going to do that. So if you guys would like to see, let me tell you, we're going to do reviews on them. So let me back that up. Rewind. Which one would you like to see first? I've been asking everybody, and most people are saying the Green Vigilante they'd like to see first. But you know, I do like my G.I. Joe. I do like those. So you can comment down below. Let me know which ones you would like to see first. So let's get into this, guys. If you don't know, we have started reviewing. That probably was the announcement, I guess, if you will. We started reviewing and unboxing third-party figures here. The most recent one, actually the very first one we did on the channel, was actually Heimdall. We just did that one. Super excited to have that one in the collection to go with my Thor, setup that we got going on in there, and it's looking really good. It's looking really good. He fits in with that giant throne I got for Loki, the throne, and currently Deadpool's sitting on the throne of Asgard. So there's that. So when you get to see the collection tour, you'll know that. But we've got some third-party stuff coming inbound, and if you would like to pick up any of these figures, I'll put a link down below. Pop Collectibles has them in stock or for pre-order, whichever one we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about some third-party stuff. So let's get into it. The first one's got to be, we got John Lander. We got to talk about John Lander. Now, the world of third-party figures is interesting because the names are ridiculous. The names are just... they're silly. All right, they're just silly. So we're going to see some of these, and they just are. So out of all the third-party figures I've seen, or even the licensed figure, the Star Ace Homelander figure, oh my god! Like they must have. I got nothing. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they were. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about So-So Toys one because they made the Green Vigilante, which I just got. So that's cool. Toys R Us is the one that made the Heimdall, by the way, different company. But anyways, take a look at John Lander. I think this actually looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty stoked for this one. So I don't mind it at all. I think I've seen some complaints about the portrait. I think the portrait's fine. If it actually comes out like that, I don't really have an issue with that. I noticed that it has a separate neck and a head on there, so I think that's fine. So I think it looks pretty good. The suit and the tailoring and the proportions to the body, I think, are the best out of anyone I've seen so far. You can see right here. Now this photo doesn't do it a whole lot of justice. I got to be honest with you. It's a little weird on this photo. But the proportions of the body look really good. So I'm actually pretty stoked for this one. And I will most likely back that up. I will 100% be getting this to review. The Boys is a great show. They're also doing a Butcher, and I forget what they're calling them. They're doing a Butcher at some point. So there we go. The lighting on this one's a little rough, and I can see where this portrait's not as good as the first picture we saw. So it's kind of just depends on lighting and angles of photos and whatever. But I will definitely be picking this up. If you want to pre-order this, again, Pop Collectibles down below. Discount code PATROL. Save you some dough. All right, but here it is. See, I think that's okay. It's not 100%. It's not there, but it's like 75. It's like 75, you know, somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe it'll be a little better when they actually release it. I don't know. But look at the tailoring. It looks fantastic, and I'm super excited to be adding this one to the collection when it is ready. So we're going to get two portraits. We got this kind of sad portrait. We're going to get this smirk, which looks kind of something. We're going to get a light up feature for the eyes. The cape looks fantastic. He gets a bottle of milk, which makes 100% sense for this figure. The accessories on here, a bunch of hands, and a pre-order bonus there. So that'll be kind of interesting. So I think this looks pretty good. I will definitely be picking this up for review, and I'm super excited to see whenever it figures out. I'd love to hear from you guys on these figures. Like, are you picking these up? Are you not? Next one's going to be, again, So Toys Green Menace. The Green Menace. So I got the Toys Era Green... What the hell do they call themselves? It's the Green Goblin, but it's the Green... I don't even remember what they called it. But anyways, that figure is amazing. The glider for that Toys Era one... Whew, man, that thing is good. Die-cast pistons, just unbelievable. Great figure. This one looks amazing as well. The Toys R Us one's based on the Sam Raimi-verse Spider-Man films. This one's based on the comics. I love that we're finally getting some comic-related stuff. So if the licensed companies don't want to tackle the comics, third party's going to jump in there and kind of knock it out. So there's the Green Menace, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Look at this portrait. This might be one of the best third-party portraits I have seen. It's the expression is fantastic. The paint apps look great. If the paint apps come out like this, it's just good stuff. Good stuff. The suit looks like it does in the comics. It's not. It's baggy and it's kind of like, you know, loose fitting or whatever. So that's fine. I don't have any issues with that. But yeah, that's crazy. That's really good. So I will definitely be adding this to my Spider-Verse, which I am constantly adding figures to, if you don't already know. So we've got the glider that it comes with. Now, this particular glider is more that comic based. The smoke effects, we'll see what they look like in person. I don't really know. It's going to be hard to beat the Toys Era glider that they came with, because that thing, like I said, die-cast parts, the detail line's crazy. This is more scaled back as far as detail. So, you know, it might be unfair to compare them, but I'm comparing them because I want to, but I think it looks pretty good, and I will definitely be picking this up. I like to hear from you guys if you're going to be picking this up. Look at this, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Toys knocking it out of the park. All right, the next one. I had to talk about this. So we talked about this on a live stream the other night when I had some of my friends on here, and like they just announced this thing, but I had a chance to talk about it on video yet. One, the name, silly, whatever, silly. The outfit looks great. I haven't seen I'm not familiar with the show enough to critique it, but I'm told this is like the actress was replaced after the first or second season, and the actress, it doesn't even look like this anymore. So I think it's a kind of an odd thing to do while they went back in there. Maybe they don't know that happened, or maybe the creators just really like this version of Bat Lady. I don't know. But the fact that they threw out promo photos with photoshopped hair that looks like a first-year middle schooler, you know, grabbed a photo off of the Google Images and kind of threw it on there with some blending modes on there. It freaking looks terrible. So I'm gonna get it because I'm curious to see what the final product looked like. But what the hell were they thinking? Throwing out promo photos with photoshopped hair. Look at this. Look. I mean, come on. Look at this. It's crazy. We're going to have another portrait. That's fine. We're going to got some mouth switch outs, and that's fine. That's cool. The suit, I think they did a really good job on the suit. I just don't, from a marketing perspective, why the photoshopped hair? They nailed it with the photos for the Green Vigilante. They nailed it with the photos for the Green Menace that we just looked at. They nailed it for that. And then they kind of took a break and said, hey, we'll throw some like Microsoft Paint, you know, red stuff for hair. I don't know. It's weird. So I'm going to get it, but hopefully it turns out better than the photos. And, but there it is. If you want to pre-order these, you know, again, link down below to pick these up. Okay. If you guys have been watching Loki on Disney Plus, those first 2 episodes, I mean, come on. In just a day or so, we're going to have episode 3. That thing's going to be, I can't wait. Super in love with that. I much prefer, and I'm going to get some hate for this. You can blow me up in the comment section. I freaking love Loki way more than I've enjoyed the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. And definitely Loki has been more entertaining than the Bad Batch for sure. I know it's 2 different genres, but whatever. But I'm enjoying the show. I think Owen Wilson's knocking it out of the park. I think Tom Hiddleston's knocking it out of the park. The whole thing is just fantastic. The cinematography, the soundtrack, man, the soundtrack's awesome. So the fact that we're going to be able to have this figure coming here, I'm in. SL Toy, SL Custom, SL something, SL Custom. That's the name of their company, and I think it's like a sister company or a side company of another company. But I think it's pretty cool. So you guys see the photo, right? It looks fantastic. I think this portrait looks fantastic as well, and for a humanoid face, I think they really knocked it out of the park. And it's stupid cheap. In the world of collecting that we're in, this is stupid cheap. And I would, if you want it, like pre-order it down below. It's stupid cheap, honestly. You're going to have to pay shipping, go from Hong Kong to the States. But honestly, it's just, it's really, really, really cheap in the world that we, kind of collect in. But the portrait looks great. The crown, the horns, the Loki badge. I think somebody will eventually make him with a TVA jacket, one that says variant on the back. That I 100% want one of those. I'd like to get one like an extra jacket that says variant to throw on Deadpool. I think that'd be kind of a lot of fun. But I really like this one, so I will 100% be picking this up because it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Look at that portrait, man. That's crazy. They did a really good job with this one. So hopefully they deliver what we're seeing in these promo photos is what we get in hand, or maybe even a little bit better. That would be amazing. So yeah, pretty stoked for this one. All right, so here's a warning alert for you guys. We talked about this back in, it's been a few weeks, but it might have been a month or so, whatever. But Buzz Toys is putting out the White Wolf. And if you want to pre-order that with Pop Collectibles, you only have like 1 day left, and then they're cutting off the pre-orders and going to go from there, and then the price goes up, and it's a thing. So definitely want to pick this one up. I have mine coming. Definitely get the White Wolf. I enjoyed the show as much as it was confusing. I went back and watched it a second time, and the time skips were just kind of annoying. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good show. But this figure, dude, come on. This figure looks fantastic. The portrait, it looks great. The tailoring looks great. You're going to get several different expressions. The eyes they got on there. I mean, look at all the accessories. You're going to have the broadsword. We're going to have the armor and everything going. We got diorama bases. We got, it's crazy. It's crazy. And again, inexpensive. So I'm pretty excited for that one as well. So definitely picking that one up. One thing I didn't throw a slide in here because I'm going to do a total separate video. I have some in-person photos and footage of Taskmaster and the Black Widow that are sitting currently at Secret Base. So we're going to do a totally separate video for those, kind of a figure preview. And also on Hunter from the Bad Batch, because the photos I got of that thing, holy cow. Like, they deserve their own video, so come back, we'll talk about another video for that. So let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes. I kind of feel like that was some good stuff. But let's take a look, and we're going to go way back when. And I've got my photos out of alignment, so I'm going to have to go here 1 second and go to, they're just backwards. Okay, well, that's fine too. All right, so 2011 Toy Fair exclusives, okay? 2011 Toy Fair exclusives. Let's make this a little larger. There we go. In 2011, we had Predator 2. We had Iron Man 2, Mark IV, Secret Project. So that was pretty cool. And then we had Batman Begins, the Batman and Bruce Wayne set. That was in 2011. So that wasn't bad. 2012. I'll see if I can find. Yep, there we go. 2012, we had the Rescue Cap, which I have, which desperately needs a update. Desperately, like with a new head, new body, they should totally remake that one. Just saying. We got a Jim Gordon, which actually is a pretty good figure, I think. Angelica from Pirates of the Caribbean, that was 2012. So pretty cool characters. And off the wall, other than Cap, but off the wall characters for them to do. You know, not your main Iron Man or whatever. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm happy about that. In 2013, let's see if I can find that image as my images got all jacked up. 2013, we got another Cap. We got Joe from G.I. Joe from that film. And then we got evil version of Superman. Like, again, pretty good figures. That was the Star Spangled Cap. Not a lot of love for that particular cap. And I think it's just due to the older body versus the stuff we're getting now. Like, it's just an older figure. But at that time, they're sticking with those like main characters. Superman, obviously a huge character. Cap, a huge character. And then Joe was kind of like an offshoot. And I don't think that one did all that great, honestly. 2014... Let's find that image because, again, there we go. 2014, we got another Predator. When's the last time they did a Predator? 2014? Predator. We got the Ancient Predator. We got a Joker, Bank Robber Joker, version 2.0, if I see that right. And we got Iron Man Python, which would 100% would be an epic diecast move. I'd love a reissue of that armor. That would be pretty sick. So, I know everybody's going to say, well, I don't want another Iron Man. Well, a lot of people collect Iron Man, and it'd be okay if they reissued another one. 2015 is going to be, let's see here. That's 2016. 2015, we've got Maria Hill from Avengers Age of Ultron. So that one's pretty cool. We got another Iron Man, the Mark 24. A tank. That would be a pretty cool diecast piece as well. We got Luke Skywalker in disguise as Stormtrooper. Aren't you a little short for a Stormtrooper? Well, yes, he was. He was actually shorter than Han, just saying, in that armor. And then we got Raiden, which I don't think I've ever actually seen in person. The other ones I have. The other ones I have. But again, they're doing like some bigger name figures. Luke Skywalker, huge. Another Iron Man figure, so we can expect that. Can we expect an Iron Man figure for 2021? Don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to have to do a deep dive on all this. This is more of a prequel to the upcoming video where we're going to break these things down. 2016, we saw another Iron Man. We saw Disco Iron Man. We saw Jump Trooper from Battlefront. That was pretty awesome. We saw the Arkham Asylum Joker, and we saw Nightmare Batman, which obviously they are reissuing in a 2-pack with Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman. And I actually have my Nightmare Batman down here. For those wondering, I still have him. I'm waiting on my custom jacket replacement to come in, and what a long wait that has been. That's been kind of just on shipping. It's just I think they're actually shipping it via pigeon, and it's just struggling to carry it like a foot at a time. It's kind of crazy. But that's 2016. 2017 was going to be, that's 19, that's 18. Where is 2017? Where are you at? There we go. All right, so Ghost Rider, that's a pretty good release. Another Iron Man, shocker. Another Iron Man, Shades, which I don't think I've seen. I think Mobility Greg has Shades, actually. Pretty sure he has him. And then Battle Damaged Batman from Batman v Superman. So there's 2017. 2018, I do remember because I own some of the figures. So where are you at? 2018, Darkseid Anakin. Neon Tech, our very first Neon Tech Iron Man. So you see, I see in the pattern here, just an Iron Man pretty much in every one of these. Another Cap. There's been a lot of Caps in toy fairs. Just saying, been a lot of Caps. And then Black Panther, which T'Chaka looks fantastic as well. So we're seeing a little trend here. We're seeing a little trend. 2019, we got, always surprise, there's another Iron Man. It's crazy. The Neon Tech Mark II 2.0. We're going to get a Spider-Man figure, Scarlet Spider, which honestly is the best Spider-Man figure ever made. It's fantastic. We got Stan Lee spacesuit from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and we got Two-Face, which was interesting because the Two-Face, and then they reissued it we'll see that in 2020. So let me find my 2020 photo. Yeah, so Two-Face actually came back in a later year. So then we got a Whiplash reissue, an Iron Man, a plastic holographic Iron Man, which I haven't bought yet, but I'm thinking about buying just because I'm going Iron Man crazy right now. Another Spider-Man, and then we got Stan Lee from Thor Ragnarok, which is a really weird one. So I'd love to hear from you guys down below, and we'll talk about what your thoughts are on the upcoming Toy Fair exclusives, what they might be. Are we going to see 4 figures? We've seen 4 most of the time, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. I'm thinking we're going to see 4 this year. That's what I'm thinking. But what would you like to see? I think there's a gimme we're going to see an Iron Man figure. I think it's an absolute gimme. We're going to see an Iron Man figure. I have a prediction for that Iron Man figure, and I don't know this for a fact. It's just a guess. But I could totally see them rocking a Mark 6 reissue. We've gotten Whiplash reissue. We've got a Mark 5 reissue. We got a new Mark 5 with race suit. We got a Mark 1 War Machine diecast reissue. Why not a Mark 6? I think that would be pretty epic. So I think the odds are good for that one. Again, no inside knowledge on that one, just my following the patterns and trends and whatever. But the other ones, you know, are we going to see another Cap? If we're going to see a Cap, for the love of God, please, either a rescue Cap, that would be cool, update a rescue Cap, or a battle damaged in-game Cap. Oh, come on. Come on. We're going to get a battle damaged in-game Thanos, a battle damaged Mark 85. We need a battle damage Cap, and a battle damage Bro Thor. That would be cool too. So, you know, I don't know. I'd love to hear from you guys. And then, so probably going to be an Iron Man figure, probably going to be a Cap, just based on the history. And then some off the wall figures. Like, what are those oddball figures that nobody's talked about, nobody's thought about? We've gotten a couple Stan Lees. Is there another Stan Lee we should see that we need on the shelf? You know, the security guard, the general, however we want to do, you know, whatever one it is. So it could be interesting. Could we see another Spider-Man? Could we finally see that Sam Raimi suit Spider-Man? I don't know. But we're going to speculate that all in the next video. Right now, I just want to set it up, share with you guys, and get your thoughts down below. So let me know your thoughts on all these figures. The third-party figures, are you picking some of these up? If you are, check out Pop Collectibles. Again, link down below, discount code PATROL, save you some money. If you want the White Wolf, you only got a limited time with that one. The other ones, I think you can pick up pretty much anytime. And then what are your thoughts on Toy Fair? And I will read through all those comments. I will compile a list, and then we'll make a video on that exclusive. Also, let me know what you'd like to see reviewed first. The Green Vigilante or Snake Eyes, whichever one you want to see first. As always, click what you like. See you next time.